What equipment do you use every day?
Well, my smartphone is absolutely essential. I use it for everything from checking emails to navigating the city. I also rely heavily on my laptop for work and studies, as it helps me stay organized and productive. At home, I couldn't live without my coffee maker. It's the first thing I use every morning to start my day right.
Have you bought any new equipment recently?
Yes, just last month I invested in a new wireless headset for online meetings. My old headphones kept cutting out during important calls, so I decided to upgrade to a more reliable model with noise cancellation. It's made such a difference to my work-from-home experience.
Do you prefer using old or new equipment?
I tend to use equipment until it stops working properly, but I do appreciate how new technology can save time. For instance, my new blender is much more efficient than the old one, though I did keep using my previous one for nearly 8 years before replacing it.
What equipment would you like to buy in the future?
I've been eyeing a professional camera for a while now. While my smartphone takes decent photos, I'd love to have proper equipment to pursue photography more seriously. A high-quality camera would allow me to capture moments with much better clarity and detail.
Did you learn to use any equipment when you were younger?
As a child, I remember learning to use my father's cassette player, which seems quite outdated now. More usefully, my school taught US computer skills from an early age, so I became comfortable with basic software and printers long before most of my friends did. One particularly frustrating experience I had was with my laptop, which suddenly stopped working during a crucial period when I needed it most. This happened about 2 years ago, right in the middle of my final university exams, when I was relying heavily on my computer for research, writing papers, and accessing study materials. The problem began when my laptop, which was about 3 years old at the time, started acting strangely. First, it began overheating excessively, even when I was just browsing the internet or working on simple documents. Then, one day, it completely froze and wouldn't restart properly. Every time I tried turning it on, the screen would go black after the manufacturer's logo appeared, leaving me staring at a blank display. I panicked because I had several important documents and unfinished assignments saved on it, and the thought of losing all my work was terrifying. This happened at the worst possible time, just 2 weeks before my final exams were due to begin. I had been working on a major research paper that accounted for a significant portion of my grade, and all my notes and drafts were stored on that laptop. Without it, I couldn't access any of my files, and I was worried I'd have to start from scratch. At first, I tried basic troubleshooting myself, like restarting it multiple times, checking the power supply, and even removing the battery to reset it. When none of that worked, I turned to online forums for advice. Some suggestions included booting the laptop in safe mode or using a recovery drive, but since I wasn't very tech-savvy, I was afraid of making things worse. Realizing I needed professional help, I took it to a computer repair shop the next day. The technician diagnosed the issue as a failing hard drive, likely caused by overheating over time. He explained that while the data might still be recoverable, the hard drive itself needed to be replaced. I was relieved to hear that my files could potentially be saved, but the repair would take at least 3 days, time I couldn't afford to waste during exam season. In the meantime, I borrowed my sister's laptop to continue working on my assignments, though it was stressful reorganizing my files and adjusting to a different system. Thankfully, the repair shop managed to recover most of my data, and after installing a new hard drive, my laptop worked even better than before. The whole ordeal taught me several valuable lessons. First, to always back up important files regularly, which I now do religiously using cloud storage. And second, to pay attention to early warning signs, like overheating, before they turn into major problems. Looking back, while it was an incredibly stressful experience, it also made me more self-reliant when dealing with technical issues. I've since learned basic troubleshooting skills, and I'm much more proactive about maintaining my devices. Although I hope I never have to go through something like that again, it was a useful, if frustrating, learning experience.
In your country, what are some examples of equipment that often break down or become unusable because of a fault?
In my country, household appliances like refrigerators, washing machines, and air conditioners frequently develop faults, primarily due to power fluctuations and overuse. Refrigerators often suffer compressor failures because of inconsistent electricity supply, while washing machines commonly experience drainage problems or motor issues from handling large loads daily. Air conditioners face similar challenges, with capacitor and gas leakage problems being particularly common during extreme summer months when they run continuously. Public transportation systems also face equipment reliability issues, especially with aging buses and trains, where engine failures and electrical faults regularly occur. Industrial equipment in factories often breaks down due to inadequate maintenance schedules and the use of substandard spare parts. Interestingly, mobile phones have become another category of frequently malfunctioning devices, with battery and charging port issues topping the list of common complaints. The lifespan of these devices seems to be decreasing despite technological advancements, partly due to planned obsolescence and consumers' tendency to replace rather than repair them.
Why do you think certain types of equipment tend to fail more frequently than others?
The frequency of equipment failures largely depends on usage patterns, environmental factors, and manufacturing quality. Appliances with moving parts, like washing machines, naturally experience more wear and tear compared to static devices. In tropical climates like ours, cooling equipment faces tremendous strain, operating nearly year-round under harsh conditions that accelerate component degradation. Many consumers prioritize low initial cost over long-term reliability, purchasing cheaper models that use inferior materials and components. Poor infrastructure also plays a significant role. Voltage fluctuations damage sensitive electronics, while dusty environments clog ventilation systems in computers and other devices. Maintenance culture significantly impacts equipment longevity. Many users ignore regular servicing until a complete breakdown occurs. Additionally, the growing complexity of modern devices makes them more prone to software glitches and compatibility issues. Interestingly, some manufacturers deliberately design products with shorter lifespans to encourage more frequent replacements, a practice particularly evident in consumer electronics. These combined factors create a perfect storm where certain equipment categories become notorious for their unreliability.
How do equipment failures impact people's daily lives and work?
Equipment malfunctions create substantial disruptions across all aspects of modern life. In households, a broken refrigerator can lead to food spoilage and unexpected expenses, while faulty air conditioning makes living conditions unbearable during heat waves. Office workers face productivity losses when computers or printers fail, sometimes delaying critical projects and deadlines. Students struggle when their laptops malfunction during exam periods, potentially affecting their academic performance. On a larger scale, industrial equipment failures can halt production lines, causing financial losses for businesses and potential job insecurity for workers. Public transportation breakdowns create commuting nightmares, making people late for work and appointments. Medical equipment failures in hospitals pose serious risks to patient care and safety. The psychological impact shouldn't be underestimated either. The stress of dealing with unexpected repairs and replacement costs affects mental well-being. Interestingly, these disruptions often disproportionately affect lower-income families who can't afford immediate replacements or premium products known for better reliability. The cumulative effect of these equipment failures creates a significant drain on both personal finances and national productivity.
What measures could manufacturers take to improve equipment reliability?
Manufacturers could implement several strategies to enhance product durability. First, they should use higher quality materials and components during production, even if this increases initial costs. Implementing more rigorous testing protocols before products reach consumers would help identify potential failure points. Designing products with easier maintenance access would encourage users to perform regular upkeep. Manufacturers could provide clearer maintenance guidelines and offer affordable service packages to extend equipment lifespan. Developing modular designs would allow the replacement of individual components rather than entire units when failures occur. Implementing better protection against power surges and environmental factors would significantly improve reliability in challenging conditions. Manufacturers should also reconsider planned obsolescence practices and design products for longevity rather than frequent replacement cycles. Offering longer warranty periods would demonstrate confidence in product durability while protecting consumers. Investing in better customer education about proper equipment usage and maintenance could prevent many common issues. Some companies are exploring self-diagnosing systems that alert users to potential problems before complete failure occurs. Interestingly, adopting a circular economy approach where products are designed for repair and refurbishment could benefit both manufacturers and consumers in the long term.
How has technology helped in reducing equipment failures in recent years?
Technological advancements have introduced several solutions to improve equipment reliability. Smart sensors now monitor device performance in real time, detecting anomalies before they cause complete failures. Predictive maintenance systems use data analytics to schedule repairs precisely when needed, minimizing unexpected breakdowns. Improved materials science has led to more durable components that withstand harsh conditions better. Remote diagnostics allow technicians to identify and sometimes fix problems without physical inspections. The Internet of Things enables equipment to automatically report issues to service centers, streamlining the repair process. Cloud computing preserves data when hardware fails, reducing the impact of computer crashes. Modern power protection devices better safeguard electronics against voltage fluctuations. Artificial intelligence helps optimize equipment operation to prevent stress and premature wear. Interestingly, blockchain technology is being explored for tracking component quality throughout supply chains. Mobile apps now provide users with troubleshooting guides and direct access to support services. While these innovations haven't eliminated equipment failures completely, they've certainly reduced their frequency and impact. However, the increasing complexity of these technological solutions also creates new potential failure points that manufacturers must continually address through research and development.